Now let us write the output section. For that purpose, we have to use the print function. This print function, what is the functionality of the print function? It takes the data from a variable and displays on the monitor screen. That process is called writing. Already we have seen reading, taking data from keyboard and storing in the computer memory in the form of variables. That is called reading. Print means taking data from variables and displaying on the monitor screen. Okay, so print function, in order to learn the functionality of that, you have to learn few things. First I explain that, thereafter output section I explain. Okay, now your name variable, this is the name variable. Here Arjun is there and its type is string. Okay, with reference to that, now variable is initialized, means we have given data for that. Now how you display on the monitor screen? Print, simply write name, the variable name, whatever name exactly, the same name, same case you have to write, same spelling, same case you have to write. So print name. Suppose you assume that already we entered Arjun, then this is executed. What is displayed on the monitor screen? Arjun. That is printed. Actually, our real life practice is, whatever data you write, 10 you have written. 10 may be either age or class number or roll number. That's why we write labels. So, how we should be written? A name, Arjun. You want to write like this. That means this is data, this is the label. How can you write? Just I show it to you. Now print. What you have to write? First you have to write a label. Label always you should write like a string. So name. Okay. Then one comma. After every element it should be separated by comma. Then what you have to write? Variable. Always remember, variables independently have to write. You should not write it in quotes. So, but is a label. Label is a string. Always remember, in every program you have to write this. So that's why you separately I am explaining to that. Don't confuse. Okay, initially for every beginner some problem is there. After performing 3-4 program, you will be well versed with that. Label should be written in a string, and every element should be separated by comma. That point. Thereafter variable, here see, same way you have written. Then name Arjun is printed. Okay, little more I extend, then you can have better knowledge. Actually, your age, this is another variable. Here 21 is stored. Its variable name is age. And okay, now how to write this? Suppose print, simply you have written age. That's it. Then how it is printed? On the monitor screen 21 is printed. Then this is not the professional way they are able to print. What is that? One should understand. That's why what should be required? The corresponding label required. Age 21 is required. Then what you do? Print. What I told you, whatever you want, uppercase, lowercase, anything write. But variable names normally we write, some exceptions are there, every time we write in a lowercase. Okay, age. Okay, now separated by comma. Where your age is stored, whatever age you entered, this is age. Then whenever it is executed, then age 21, the string is exactly what you give, uppercase, lowercase, spaces, everything exactly printed there. Thereafter, whatever is stored here, that is printed. Okay, here also one more issue there for readability. Age 21. Is it 21 days? Is it 21 months? Or is it 21 years? So always you must write units. That is very important. So what you are expecting? Age 21 years. This in a short form or full form we write. Normally short form. Okay, age 21 years. Then what should you do? Print. What label you require? Age, comma, and where age is stored? In a variable age, Now years, one more label, that is also label, years you require. Now we write age, age is printed with a colon, thereafter a separator, thereafter variable 21 is printed, thereafter one more label years is printed. This you understand and all that, everything right. One thing once again I am telling you, the two sections everywhere, every program you find, it may be 10 lines program or 1000 lines project, the input section and print section are a must. Almost 70 to 80% of code is nothing but input section and print section. That point you have to understand. Now I explain the output section, then you can easily understand that. Now I explain to you how to write the output section. Actually, being a beginner, what you do, what output you expect from a program, you write it on the paper. Exactly. Then with reference to that output, you write every line. Suppose if you see this output, how many lines are there? There are 7 lines are there. 7 lines. So using print function, you write all the lines, then there will be no confusion at all. Exactly whatever you expect, the same content and same format will come. That first what is there? Print function you write. Print. First what is there? First one line is there. With using dashes, you write whatever length is required, that many dashes you use. Thereafter, what is there? Print. This is the label or heading. Okay, you want to keep it in center, then you keep it right by data. You write, and for the you can write here. You can write here, but only thing is, if you write here, it looks nice. Thereafter, one more line is there. Print. Okay, now whatever is required, that many dashes you write, 3 lines you have written. What is the fourth line? This I explained to you. Name with a label you have to write. So first what you are writing? Label you are writing, and variable name you have to write. Just otherwise, once again you watch my explanation. Don't commit any mistake. You take your own time. Now thereafter, what is there? Age is there. This also I explained to you. Then one label is required. See that this should be in one line. Then it looks good. Then variable you are writing. Okay. Then what more you require? Years, YRS or complete form also write. Then over. Thereafter, print. Height. Generally, these things don't use short name. Complete names you write. Variable name, short name use, but here short names you don't use. Now label you have written. Thereafter, which name you have used, which spelling HGT used, and here don't put in the variable name. Next, what is required? Height. Height, that is feet that you have written. See, height, label, within label you have written, comma separator, variable name you have written, comma separator, feet you have written. Okay. Finally, what is required? Print. Then you write all 7 lines you have written. So input section is there and output section is there. If there are no mistakes and all that, execute it exactly. You see that same output is printed. That point you have to understand. One thing once again I am telling you, you practice print function, because no intelligence will not do. Actually, only thing is only practice. By practice. One time if you practice and all that, with the second, third, fourth program, you get more practice. Thereafter, we take a project, comfortably write. It is not possible for me to explain it in detailed manner like this and all that. Waste of time, and most of you feel boring. That's why you should not fail at all. This program confidently write. Wherever you get doubt and all that, you just see that. And if you are a true beginner, it is better you write the code first on a paper. Thereafter, you type it and execute it.